People are selling their souls for dirt. There is no experience worth your soul.
All right now, but it looks like the shine came with some heavy regrets. Her come up started way back when she stepped in as the understudy for her mom. Talk up in the family. Tara wasn't back either. She used her industry pick Lil Mama, a big name producer, James Groove Chambers. Next thing you know, Lil Mama's hopping up to Atlanta, stepping in the booth and laying down her first ever single, Lip Gloss. What a career. In 2007, crowned Lil Mama of the young generation, had the whole world chanting, "What you know about me? What you know about me?" Lip gloss sales went wild.
So when I turned 17, 18 years old, taken to Atlanta with James Groomers, where I created lip gloss, and coming back to my city, having a ID and getting the opportunity to be signed with a record label, that was my big break to the world.
And her song became an anthem for every teen feeling fly and fearless. But behind the fame, things turned. That same year, her mother tragically passed away.
Because you just said something, and I was like, you was 17?
I was 19.
19, and you had that Monday out.
Yeah, like right.
Yo, how was you dealing with that at 19 years old?
I was numbed. I was very like Brooklyn. They took my mother. I'm though like that of like toughness. Like I got it figured out. I'm good. And then when I look back, I was like, no, you didn't. You did not. And it's fine. Because I can acknowledge.
Still, by 2008, Lil Mama was climbing even higher. She landed a major spot as the host of America's Best Dance Crew, a huge look for her career. But then came the controversy. During one ep, confronted a transgender guest on national TV, breaking all the unspoken industry rules. The backlash hit hard, and before long, the same people who were clowning her every move. Then came to 9, the infamous VM ads. Out of nowhere, Lil Mama stormed the stage while Jay-Z and Alicia Keys were performing, leaving everyone in shock. Didn't know whether to this day, nobody really knows what pushed Lil Mama to rush that VMA stage.
And I was able to like grow and learn myself. Like although I wanted all of this attention and I to blow up and be big, I never really liked unnecessary attention. I'm just not that type to get low. And I'll be there and nobody knows I'm there, to where it's like there's that my character, and then there's also the performer, right? Where you have to get to know who you are, and or just even hang with my friends, because I'm not saying like I'm a shy person or then I'm a performer. Like I have my moments where I want and I don't. So when it's overbearing, it get a lot. It's like I'd rather it be genuine, like you're into me for a reason, not because you know who I'm something and now that open to comment.
It's still one of the wildest moments in music history. Then in 2011, things got even rougher. The Breakfast Club and embarrassed by Charlamagne the God live on air. It was painful to watch. The world was just waiting to see her breakdown. After going through all those public humiliation, the industry finally threw her a lifeline, a rare chance. She made her act by connecting with MC Lyte and even managed to TLC. That move brought her a little redemption and reminded of real talent. Now, Lil Mama, she recently dropped a calling out people for selling their soul. What do you think about that? After that PSA, Lil Mama started speaking her truth louder than ever. She wasn't holding back anymore, calling out fake energy in the industry and warning people not to lose themselves for fame. Some folks called her crazy. Others said she was just finally waking up. Either way, she had everybody talking. Even though the industry turned its back on her before, she began carving her own again, dropping new music, performing at smaller venues, acting directly with fans who still rode for her. You could feel that hunger in her voice, like she was fighting for her name all over again. Every comeback came new whispers, people saying that certain folk want to see her rise again. She kept pushing, staying independent, need able to shine. Lil Mama's turned from drama to nation, and she wasn't about now. By the time a few years passed, Lil Mama had fully stepped into her grown woman era. She wasn't chasing validation anymore. She was owning her story. She started opening up about her struggles behind her fame and how losing her mom shaped the woman she became. Every interview hit deeper, like she was finally letting the world see the real her. She also started giving back, mentoring young artists, talking about self-worth, and reminding everyone that success doesn't mean selling your soul. People began to separately, not just as the lip gloss girl.
So when I turned 17, 18 years old, taken to Atlanta with James Groomers, where I created lip gloss, and coming back to my city, having the ID and getting the opportunity to be signed with a record label, that was my big break to the world.
But as a survivor who was under pressure, still, she didn't shy away from the truth on how the industry can chew you up and if you're not strong. But instead of bitterness, she moved with grace and fire. Lil Mama wasn't just making a comeback, She was rewriting her entire legacy. Now, Lil Mama's story like a full circle moment. Went from the spotlight to the shadows and back again. But this time, she's calling the shots. No more playing by industry rules. No more trying to fit into anyone's box. She's building her own empire, one step at a time. Projects hit with raw emotion. Rick feels a piece of her truth. She's been using her to inspire people who've been counted out, reminding them that failure it's just a reset. Fans who grew up singing Lip Gloss are now cheering her on for her strength and resilience. Even though she's turning that to power, and the world's starting this again, but finally giving her the she deserved from the start. It's not chance anymore. She's setting them, and this time she's doing it on her own terms. These days, Lil Mama's glow hits. She's wanting confidence, not controversy. And that growth shows in everything she does. From her interviews to her, there's a calm power about her now. She's found peace in her. The same industry that once turned its back can't ignore her anymore. Her name's, but this time, for all the right reasons. She's been dropping motivational clips online about staying true to yourself and not letting fame control your spirit. Fans of her comments saying how much her strength inspires them. It's wild to see the same girl who once got dragged by the media now being celebrated for her honesty and heart. And through it all, everyone, I never quit, I just evolved. Right there, you can fall, clowned, and still rise again. Stronger, wiser, and shining brighter than ever. Now, Lil Mama's comeback isn't just a headline, it's a movement. Turned her purpose, using her story to push others to keep fighting no matter who doubts them. She's speaking on real time. Mental health, self-love, outside of fame. Honesty, you don't usually hear from artists through the fire. Her message hits because it's things showing how messy, raw, and powerful the journey to healing can be. That once laughed at her is now giving her props for staying tall when most away. And you can see it in her energy. She's not chasing clout, she's chasing peace. Every move she makes now feels intentional, like she's building something bigger than music. Lil Mama's story ain't just about survival anymore. It's about transformation and owning every chapter. The glory, all of it. Point, Lil Mama's name carries a whole new weight. She's no longer just remembered for that one viral moment. For her strength, her mindset, and stones. Speaks, so listen, because her words come from experience, not ego. She's lived through the highs, the heartbreak, and the humiliation, and came out shining harder than ever. She's been popping up at schools and grounded in a world that let people down. Fans say her presence feels different now, calmer, wiser, like someone who's finally free from all that fame brings. And while working on new music, she's also into something deeper, purpose. Lil Mama is not anymore. She's building a legacy rooted in truth and resilience. Prove that real power isn't in fame, it's in freedom. And now we're left wondering, did Lil Mama finally realize she made a mistake, or is she still playing the game that once tried to break her? The truth is, only she knows. What's clear is that her ride, from chart-topping to public humiliation, to finding herself again in the middle of all that chaos. She's been through storms most people, but she's still standing strong, with no fear. Whether she's fully out of the system or just moving smarter with it, one thing's for sure, Lil Mama's story keeps the world. She went from being the proof that you can lose everything and still bounce back stronger than ever. So what do you think? Did she wake up, or is she still part of the game we become? Drop your thoughts below, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and don't forget to share this with someone who remembers lip gloss.